Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Thomas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
47-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 55 months. Let's put that team on the ground.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 9. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
955. Eat. 3 bucks. Switch. Hey, check that. Street. He's checking crap.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Check it back.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
I'm coming after you. 955.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Christian McCaffrey. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, 49ers nothing. That's Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. A 1st down carry for Barkley. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Saquon Barkley on
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
formation on second down. They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
First down.
Throwing is Rodgers. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, 49ers nothing.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. Now they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Oh, there you go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Hurts, the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football? And there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. McCaffrey on the counter, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Jerome Baker in
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
At the 27-yard
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kenneth Murray in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
55. Check 55.
Hurts. Got an open man. It's QT. And he goes out right around the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Mike 55.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
A loss of 9.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
DeAnthony Thomas on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
4-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
52's the mic right over there, right? 52's the mic. Rip right, rip right. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hands. You better be afraid of me.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, I got you. I got you.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
The 11.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Got his man, it's Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to throw again. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is QT, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Gallman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Coverage.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 14. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run here with Morris. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brought down at the 4.
So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
3rd and goal.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Back now in Foxborough. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter to rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's a give to Barkley. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Tackle made by Tanner Muse. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Saquon Barkley.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Dorsett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Dorsett making the catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
11 on the play.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll go to Barkley again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the 40.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's get it.
Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Brings up
that completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Barkley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
4-yard line.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Score, Niners 14, Patriots 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for San Francisco, they remain. Win moves them to 6-1, and they'll get another.